Hello, and welcome to Expendables. Did you know that there are over 35.7 million registered vehicles in Canada? And that's roughly 35.7 million times more than the amount of friends I have. Majority of the cars on the road are fossil fuel powered cars. And do you know what that means? That means that dinosaurs make cars go vroom, and vroom makes Earth go, oh, it's getting kinda hot in here.
But no worries, there is a solution for that. Wider and more mainstream adoption of the EVs. Let's take a closer look at EVs. On average, owning an EV isn't just cheaper for the consumer, but also better for the environment. Multiple studies and common sense show that owning an EV reduces overall carbon footprint just after 6 months to 2 years, depending on the vehicles and the source of electricity. Wind and solar power will take less than coal-powered plants, or about 20,000 kilometers distance-wise. As a manufacturer, EVs are also much more appealing. Since there's no more engine in the front, cars can be made more aerodynamic, practical, and better looking, as well as it's a rapidly growing industry with huge profit potential. However, there are a few undeniable problems with EVs. For example, the batteries. They are the most expensive, environmentally harmful, and difficult parts to produce. The main problem is getting lithium, cobalt, and other rare metals and the process by which they are mined. The mining process for lithium releases 15 tons of CO2. Cobalt mining isn't without its downsides either. It is responsible for 220 tons of CO2. However, it's also not as well regulated, and as a result, industry is full of child labor, unsafe toxic work conditions, and much more. There are, however, a few possible solutions, which include adopting circular economy strategies. One solution is to supply funding for research looking into how to make batteries more environmentally friendly and how to make the recycling of batteries economically feasible. Another strategy is to invest in refining and making manufacturing batteries more effectively, like the tax-powered, cobalt-free NMA cathodes. Adopting circular economy strategies will help the EV industry overcome the environmental hurdles it currently faces.
Another one of the common problems with electric vehicles is the lack of infrastructure and amenities that are available. There are nearly 12,000 petrol stations across Canada, but only 7,000 electric charging stations. Most of these stations are in urban areas, typically the major cities that are closer to the American border. As you travel further up north, there are less and less of them, with usually only one or two existing in small towns. Any other stations that do exist are along major highways at the resting areas, with long distances between them. There are even less in the Northern Territories. Of the total 12 stations, 11 of them are in the Yukon.
An additional downside of electric vehicles is their poor performance in colder temperatures such as Quebec. Take a Nissan Leaf for example. AVEQ calculates that its average range decreases by about 25% at negative 15 degrees Celsius, and about 45% once you hit negative 25 degrees Celsius. Comparable models currently on the market show similar results. Although moving to a warmer temperature would be a solution, it is not a realistic one. The more acceptable solution would be creating more stations with readily available amenities such as bathrooms, snacks, and other little convenience goods.
As it stands now, electric cars are still facing some challenges. But as the industry grows and more vehicles come on the road, costs, technology, and sustainability techniques will improve. For now, our goal should be to adopt EVs in the softer climates with higher population density where, big surprise, most cars are, and start spreading out to more rural and less developed countries.